I've survived over 300 days in this hardcore world and built some things I am really proud of. But today it's time to make some real progress as I want to lay the groundwork for some really big builds. So we're going to be building several auto farms, a new village, and taking on the Inner Dragon. Because oh boy, am I tired of walking around like a peasant. So be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Oh, well, spoilers. Don't mind those. I needed a spot that actually looked like a ruined village and not just a random patch of grass. So I carved out this little bowl at the base of the hill. I've had my eye on it for quite a while, just far enough from home that it feels separate, but close enough that I can see it in the distance. The idea here is cozy ruins, overgrown walls, broken paths, that kind of something bad happened here a long time ago vibe. And once everything settled into place, it finally felt like the right foundation for everything we're building this episode. To get this iron farm going, I needed to craft a ridiculous amount of stuff. And look, I try to be efficient, but somehow I always end up crafting things in the worst possible order. But eventually I pulled it together and packed everything into a chest to start the build. I wanted this iron farm tucked up on the hill, mostly so iron golems wouldn't start spawning in all the other underground farms we're going to build later. The spot needed a little smoothing out, but once the ground was even, it was the perfect place to start the build. Oh, hi guys, here to help with the build? You know, I really have the worst neighbors. After getting turned into a human pincushion, I ducked underground and carved out the room we needed. And once it was ready, I went ahead and dropped in all the essentials. With the iron farm ready to go, I laid the rail line out so we can finally bring our lucky villagers over to their new forever home. Right, and you are first up. Enjoy the trip. Wow, look at him go. He just seems so thrilled. All right, go ahead and get comfy. I'm gonna go get your roommates. They have no idea the terrors in store for them. All right, you guys go ahead and get settled in. I've got one more friend to grab, and you guys are going to love him. I'll be right back. So sorry, we're going with another candidate. All right, come on in the boat. Perfect. All right, come on, my little undead boat buddy. Let's get you into place. With the zombie doing what he does best, the golem started spawning right away. And thanks to the water elevator, everything floats up into the collection chest, so I can safely ignore the horrors I've created down here. Isn't Minecraft fun? All right, the farm works, which is great. We should be rolling in iron soon, but these trapdoors, yeah, not really the vibe. So let's do a building montage. And here is the tower all finished. And honestly, I'm really happy with it. The shape, the little broken sections, the vegetation, it just tucks into the hillside so nicely. Really happy with how this one turned out. Go ahead and check our collection chest. A little under 2.5 stacks. That is not bad. We've got some more farms to hide, more builds to add, and this whole valley is about to become something real special. And honestly, I am really excited to start bringing it to life. Before I could start on the wool farm, I needed something pretty important. Over 300 days survived and I don't have a single sheep. So I ran around and grabbed a few, got them into a pen, and started breeding them up. You know, when I decided to put all my farms underground, I didn't consider the amount of digging I would have to do. I am not a great planner. All right, that should be enough chests for one side. And I'm going to have to redo the foundation wall because I didn't consider how much space this was going to take. You know, dispensers look like the shocked Pikachu meme, and I cannot unsee it. All right, I know that the sheep are going to be stuck in these holes down here with not much to see, but they should still have a nice view, right? All right, let's go ahead and go get our sheep. I'd like to go ahead and point out I have no idea what I'm doing. Hopefully this works. And it did not work. Okay, this is not where I want you, like, at all. Let's go ahead and just nudge you in there. Go on. Go. No. Okay. I don't know what to do here. Let's just get that out of the way, and we're gonna build a dirt tower just to wall you in. And maybe if we fill this in and boop, go up. There we go. Okay, perfect. That didn't exactly go to plan. Wait, where did you come from? All right, sheep number 2. Hopefully this goes a little smoother. And perfect. Okay, you are in. All right, in you go. Nope, no, in. Yeah, okay, all right. Why is this such a nightmare? I never want to see another sheep again. All right, so I went ahead and crafted up all the dye we could with what we had on hand, but unfortunately, I don't have any brown dye, so I think we're gonna have to head out and find a jungle biome to get some cocoa beans. So I grabbed my stuff and headed out to find a jungle biome, which was definitely not nearby. I did a lot of running, a lot of boating, a lot of wondering why I live so far from everything, and then even more boating. But eventually I found one. So I grabbed some cocoa beans and then turned around and went right back home. Yay. All right, so this is actually a few days after I got back from the jungle. I went ahead and did the build on a live stream, and I just wanted to go ahead and show what we came up with. Chat did give me some fantastic ideas, like this really nice silo here. I am very happy with how this turned out. And since we did go to the jungle and get some bamboo, I went ahead and added a bonus farm because we could all, yeah, it's working. So we do have scaffoldings now, which I'm very excited for. And here is the actual finished barn. I think it turned out fantastic. I really do. I really like the overgrowth and the vegetation. And of course, if we do head down here, we have the farm nice and hidden and so many sheep in so many different colors. As you can see, the wool farm is definitely productive. Except this guy, he's apparently slacking. Next up, we're actually going to build a moss farm, and I am very excited for this build. I cannot wait to get started. So let's go ahead and get going. To get started on the moss farm, I needed a few things I'd completely run out of. So I hit up the swamp for slime, and then headed into the nether for bone blocks. Not glamorous, but sticky pistons and bone meal don't grow on trees. They do, however, grow trees. And moss, which is perfect because we're building a moss farm, not a tree farm. Tree farms use way more redstone, and redstone scares me. You guys just don't learn your lesson. Do you see all the banners I have collected? All right, we'll just add it to the collection. And there's another one. This is kind of ridiculous, guys. I'm trying to work here. I've got building to do. Oh, there is an arrow in my ear. So this is a pretty big farm. Hopefully this is enough room, but we'll see. So I started by placing some redstone torches, which is honestly the full extent of my redstone knowledge. After that, I got way above my pay grade. Repeaters, sticky pistons, copper bulbs. I still don't know why those are there. And apparently note blocks are part of redstone now. Sure, why not? At a certain point, I was just placing things and pretending it all made sense. But after enough trial and a lot of error, the farm should be ready. Probably. Maybe. Hopefully? Oh. Things are happening. Something's broken. Something's not right. Yeah, something's wrong. Oh, there we go. It just took a second. Oh, never mind. It's working. It just took a moment to get going. Oh, look. Moss. So the moss farm is finally completed, and I didn't like how it was just a stone cavern, so I may have gone a little overboard with the vegetation and decoration. But I am much happier with how it looks. The moss farm is completely hidden, and we've got all this lush vegetation. I'd like to think this is the reason why the whole town has been overgrown and eventually abandoned. And now this room is almost done, but I have 2 more things to add. I took a trip out to the lush cave to get these little guys. I would like to introduce, come here, I want to give you a name tag. Keeper of the Grotto and Guardian of the Moss. And these little guys are going to keep this place nice and safe while I'm gone. I am very happy with how this place has turned out. It is just gorgeous. I already used a lot of moss from the generator to go ahead and decorate here. However, even with all that, we still have so much moss. I don't think I'm ever going to have to worry about moss again. I'm so excited. But there's no time to rest. We still have a few more. Whoops, hello. We still have a few more farms. I am so bad at this. Oh, hi. How's it going? We still have a lot to do. We have to build up the village to hide all of these farms. So let's go ahead and get started. Before diving into building up the village, I wanted one more farm, or technically two. So I threw together a quick sugarcane and melon farm. It's nothing fancy, but it's going to make life a little easier down the road. And with that, all of our farms are ready to go. However, right now they're all just a hole in the ground. We still have to fill out all of this area and hide the entrance to the farms. So I think it's time for a building montage. I'm excited. Let's go. I am really happy with how this turned out. The ruins, the paths, the little details. It gives the valley so much personality. Honestly, this might be my favorite build I've ever done. I know, I say that every time. But this village really feels like a milestone. Like both our world and I are growing together, and I could not be happier. We've got unlimited iron, unlimited wool, unlimited bone meal and moss, and unlimited sugarcane, pumpkins, and melons. But I'm not stopping there. There's one more farm I want to build today, and it's a big one. Because once it's done, I can finally knock off the biggest goal on my list. I'm talking about defeating the Ender Dragon, getting my Elytra, and loading up on those sweet, sweet shulker boxes. There's just one small problem. I've never been to an end city, and I've only beaten a dragon once, and that was ages ago. But before we charge in the end, there's one last thing, a totem farm. So let's build it. For this, we're going to need a couple of beds, but thankfully, we have tons of wool. So let's give them a fun color since they're going to be stuck on an island in the middle of nowhere, being tortured for all of eternity. You guys are doing great. Keep it up. Oh, no, okay. I don't know how to use trapdoors, apparently. We're also going to need some iron, and we've also got plenty of that. Yeah, I think we can spare some iron. All right, and now it's time to gather and craft everything, because I don't want to make a bunch of trips. So, we'll grab some of these. That should be more than enough. Grab some dirt. You can always use dirt. We need one hopper. Organize all this. I don't know why I grabbed so much iron when we only need one hopper. Oh, that's not where. No, okay. And then we got some dirt for scaffolding. We need a whole bunch of buttons. Do we have any? No, because I don't ever make buttons. You know what? I want to make sure I have enough. All right, that should be everything we need. So now we just need to go about 1,000 blocks to the nearest ocean. Yay. You know what? I almost forgot these. Yep, we kind of need those. Okay. Now we're ready. Oh, wait, lava. Now we are ready. I'm going in the wrong direction. The ocean's over this way. So I stopped by a village on the way to the nearby ocean and went ahead and grabbed a villager and threw him in a boat. He's going to love his new job. Next was the raid farm, and since I'm not qualified to teach anybody anything about farms, I followed a basic redstone tutorial for this one. I'll go ahead and share the link in the description. For now though, here's me building it at lightning speed so you don't have to watch me suffer in real time. All right, we should be all set, so let's go ahead and give this a go, and I really hope I built this right. And now we wait. Oh, here we go. I would say it's working. All right, first one is done, and that's after a single raid. Look at that. Well, we got a couple more potions, and I have some more gear to repair, so let's just keep going. We still technically have 2 more potions left, but I think we're good. Oh, also, that's not all of it. I actually had to start moving it and throwing away all the garbage because we were running out of room. I think we're all set, so let's go prep for our showdown with the Ender Dragon. Before we fight the dragon, I need pearls and blaze rods, which meant a quick trip into the nether to annoy Enderman and light myself on fire. Prep work at its finest. Of course there's only one. Alright, well, luckily we brought extras. Okay, let's make sure we're sorted here, and I guess now's as good a time as any. All right, here we go. All right, I think that's it. Alright, well, I'm glad that's over. Ooh, pretty. And we'll just go ahead and take that. Thank you. Alright, so now we need to get over there. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we got a good spawn. I don't see anything anywhere. Just a whole lot of nothing. I only have one goal in mind. Well, two, technically. Elytra and a shulker box. So far, a whole lot of nothing around here. Oh, this is going to take longer than I thought. That's it, isn't it? Oh, I don't see a ship thing, though. Oh, well. It's a start. At least it's something. All right. Let's see what this is. What it do. Hear the shulkers. Oh, hello. There it is. Our first shulker box. I am so excited. I've never had one of these. I'm very, very happy right now. Oh, okay, there. Oh, and a ship. Okay, we are finally in business. I have been walking for so long. Wait, hold on, hold on. There's a second one there? No. I've been walking for so long with nothing, and then we get two right next to each other. All right, I will take that. All right, we just need to get over there. Maybe? Question mark? Here we go. Okay. There it is. Excuse me, you're in the way. There it is. I'm so excited. We've got it and we're ready for our first flight. Now I believe I saw, yeah, we're gonna go over there. Oh, this is nice. This feels so much better than walking. I don't know how to land. Oh, nailed it. And Elytra number 2. All right, well, I think we've taken everything we can. I think it's time to head back home. Which way is home? You know, I think the return trip is going to be a lot faster. I see it. I see home. You know, I still haven't figured out how to land this thing. Ooh, like that? Oh, okay. That's not so bad. I'd say it feels like it's been ages since I've been here, but it actually has been ages. Wait, where? Oh, no. My respawn point is the last place I used to bed. This is the village we stopped in. I still have a long way to go before I'm home. But thankfully, we can fly home. Oh, this is so much better. How have I played the game so long without this? There it is. There's home. We made it. I really, really need to learn how to land these things. If you have any tips, please drop them in the comments. Oh, that's a tree. Oh, okay. Graceful. All right. Well, that took like 5 minutes versus 30 to get there. So, oh, hello. Hi. I can see why everybody wants the Elytra so bad. This episode got out of hand pretty fast, but honestly, I'm not even mad. We made so much progress, and now my brain is spinning with all the possibilities ahead. There are some huge builds coming next, and I'm really excited for you to see them. So if you made it this far, be sure to like and subscribe, and on that note, I'll see you in the next... Nobody saw that. And I'll see you on the next episode. I still don't know how to land this thing.